Shalom, 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 shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who teaching rule well. Peace and salutation to the overlooked scattered abroad. That's how you're doing this work in truth and sincerity. I'm Brother Bach, coming at you with another lesson. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying unto the hopeful elect. Today, I seen this article, man. They were legalizing abortion, man. Which is murder. I'm gonna play this video, then I'm gonna read some of this article. Oh, and this is on FoxNews.com.
A lot of pain and anguish and heartache, and a lot of trauma. We heard stories about the worst moments of a person's life, of a couple's life. We're signing this law today so that new patients, people we won't know or won't meet, will be able to get the care that they need in Massachusetts. So I want to thank everybody for the work that's been done. In Massachusetts, we're a state. We've got some of the best hospitals and doctors in the country, in the world. We're a state with some of the strongest abortion protections in place. And yet, you'll hear from folks about some things that just weren't in the right place in terms of making sure that women and couples and families had access to the care that they need, particularly those who experience complications late in pregnancy. We're talking about women who are preparing to welcome a healthy baby into their home. They've got the nursery ready, they've picked out a name, but they receive a devastating diagnosis late in their pregnancy. These heartbreaking situations occur more often than many people realize. You'll hear shortly from a couple about what they endured and the physical, emotional, and financial toll that it took. We've heard from Kate Carson, who's here today, who learned her unborn son would not survive infancy. Because she couldn't get the care in Massachusetts, she had to travel to Washington, D.C. and became severely ill on the journey home. We've heard from...
Okay, so if you notice in the first part of the video, she literally just said that Massachusetts has the best hospitals in the world. So now all of a sudden, this lady couldn't find a good hospital, so she had to go all the way to Washington, D.C. And that's the thing with a lot of these women, man. They don't take care of their bodies, when they get pregnant, man. They just eating anything, doing anything. That's what causes a lot of these problems during pregnancies, man. They'll tell you that you gotta take all these medicines and this and that. No, man. You gotta take care of your body how you supposed to take it, man. You can't just be eating damn junk food and shit all the time, man. You putting poisons in your body, and whatever you put in your body, it feeds it to your baby, man. I'm gonna play a little bit more.
A woman who spent $25,000 of her own money to travel to Colorado after learning her unborn daughter would not be able to live without profound suffering. We've heard from a Massachusetts doctor who's too often forced to tell patients with severe pregnancy complications that they must leave the state in order to receive care. We've heard from a physician in Maryland who's treated a growing number of patients from Massachusetts, traveling not only from states with abortion bans like Texas and Louisiana, but traveling from states like Massachusetts. So today, we're changing that. Today, mothers and fathers and families who experience these devastating diagnoses, and they are devastating, heartbreaking. Now they'll be able to make their own choices. They'll be able to get the care that...
Yeah, I done heard enough of that, man. That's straight bullshit, man. She trying to wrap it in a bow of killing your baby, man. That's just what it is. I'm gonna read some of this article. It says Democrat Governor Maura Healey signed sweeping Massachusetts bill allowing abortions up to birth, man. You know, so you can damn near be about to have your baby, man, and get a damn abortion. You know, that's murder. That's murder, man. You know, and you know they talking about Jake, man. You know, she just mentioned Jake name, Kari. You know, don't Edomites name their child that. She straight talking about Jake, man. You know, they want us to Salakia, they want to decrease Jake population as much as they can, you know, without even lifting a damn finger, man. Jake doing it on their damn own, and they giving them the resources to do it, man. It says Democratic Governor Maura Healey was met with applause and smiles as she signed away Massachusetts gestation limits on abortion, making a deep blue state attempt to permit the procedure up to birth, man. Like I said, man, right before you have your baby, man, they can kill it, man. You know? And it's deemed lawful. You know? Skimming over it. It's showing a list of states that already have this in place, man. It's a straight murder, man. They don't care about women's health. You know what it does to a woman's body when they have an abortion? It takes them weeks, months to recover, man. I'm gonna go to the book of I'm gonna go to the book of Genesis. Genesis chapter 1. In verse 28, it says, "And Yahweh blessed them, and Yahweh said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish and sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth." You know, we are a holy people, man. It's a lot of us, man. You know, these Edomites tell you the minority, man. We the majority. You know, you see these Edomites with one kid households or 2 kids. You know, Jake pop him out, man. You know, women were put here to give birth, man. You know, and also be a helpmate to the man. But have babies, man. Be fruitful. I'm going to stay in the book of Genesis. I'm going to go to chapter 9. It says, "And you be fruitful and multiply, bring forth abundantly in the earth and multiply therein." You know, Jake's supposed to be having multiple babies, man. You know, but the way that this society is set up, you really can't afford them, man. You know, and when the Lord blesses you with a gift like that, man, you don't take it upon yourself to go have an abortion, man. You know, scriptures say, you know, women are saved through childbearing. You know, roughly paraphrasing, man. You know, you throwing a blessing away that the Lord gave you, man. I'm gonna go to the book of Psalms. Psalm chapter 127. I'm grabbing it in the NLT. NLT be snapping. This is Psalms chapter 127, verse 3 in the NLT. It says, children are a gift from the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They are a reward from him. Right, man. That's a reward. You throwing you damn women throwing your damn reward away, man. You know? But you'll take any present from Esau ass. You know? It says children are a gift, man, from the Lord. The almighty power of a gift, man. You know, some brothers got kids. You know, brothers love their kids, man. You know, I got kids. I love my kids, man. You know, I look at them like, man, the water Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you know, for blessing me with a kid, man. Especially a son. You know, that's a gift. That's a reward, man. You don't turn your back on a reward from the Lord, man. And that's what a lot of you women are doing. You know? Go to the I'm gonna grab this last scripture. I ain't gonna go on too much on this. I'm gonna go to the book of Exodus chapter 20, verse 13. Thou shalt not kill. You know. And that's what you women are doing. You are committing murder, killing your unborn child, man. You know? And these damn Edomites up in the damn saying you can kill a child all the way up to birth, man. You know? And you women are eating that shit up, man. You know? But yeah, man, that's pretty much all on this lesson. Lord willing, you will edify. Until next video. Shalom.